Hello, so I have some exciting book mail. A big book mail. This is from A Box of Stories. They contacted me about a week ago from filming this and said, hey, let's have a little collab. And I was like, yes, I have actually seen them before. If you don't know who A Box of Stories are, they're like a book subscription box. So in this book, I think it actually says, yeah, your 4 surprise books inside. They have different genres that you can pick from. So you can pick from like crime and thriller. You can pick like easy reads, which I think is the one that they've sent me. I think it's like a romance one maybe as well. So it's not like a total surprise. There is a surprise one though as well. You can have a surprise where it's like a mix of genres, and basically I love the ethos behind it because, oh, that's my dress. I love the ethos behind it because it's basically all the books that are about to be pulped they use. So if you don't know what pulping means, it's when the publishers have like an excess of books or whatever reason they need to be destroyed, which, you know, a reader's worst nightmare is when books are about to be destroyed, which is why A Box of Stories is great, because they use those, and they're not always like the bestsellers that are in the books. You know, you see all these overhyped books in Waterstones, W.H. Smith, Amazon, etc. These are kind of like the hidden gems is what everyone says. I'm definitely really excited to open this. I literally have no idea what's inside. They literally, I think I kind of told them what my preferences are. Like, I like a bit of romance, I like a bit of, what do you call it when it like makes you think, like thoughtful, what do you call it, like what's another word for thought-provoking? It's a thing on Storygraph. Reflective. I like those kind of books, and I said I like shorter books as well, as I mentioned in my February roundup. And so they said, okay, I think these like easy reads, like light reads, will be good for you. So that is what's inside this box. But apart from that, I literally have no idea what's in there. So I'm very excited. So I'm gonna bring you with me to unbox. I will say as well, that's very exciting. I have a code. Oh, that sounds so cringe. But I have my own discount code as well. So if you are interested in signing up to this or buying like a one-off book, you can use the code ROSE, which is my last name. I'm going to put all the details down below as well and a link for you to join. But you can get some monies off by joining A Box of Stories that way. So without further ado, let's crack on. Very cute. It has the A Box of Stories sign on it. Okay, they've taped it up. Oh, okay, this is awkward. Bear with. Why am I making this so difficult? There we go. Okay, okay. So, oh, okay, it's very full. It's very heavy as well. Oh, okay. We've got a hardback in here. Okay. What I really like as well, which I did actually see on someone else's video, they've got printed on their box what their ethos is about. So it says 77 million books are destroyed in the UK every year, which is disgusting. 83% of those books are pulped before they've even been read. We want to save these amazing books from being lost in time forever. Every box you get saves 4 amazing books, and you discover 4 incredible authors. So thank you for helping us on our mission. That's great. Like, not only are you getting what you're paying for, you're getting 4 surprise books in this book subscription, but you know that it's kind of like a good cause behind it, which is what I like. This is what it looks like. Do a thumbnail. Ooh. What's inside? Oh, okay, we have a little leaflet thing. Oh, okay, we have some QR codes, that's fun. Oh, okay, oh, this is a big one. 2 hardbacks, 2 paperbacks, I like that. This is called Nightingale by Marina Kemp, and I don't recognise this, so again, like hidden gems within it. This by Fourth Estate, I do like their books, Fourth Estate books. Okay, what is it about? The character's 24 when she leaves Paris for the sleepy southern village of I don't know how to pronounce that, Sulpice, to take up a job as a live-in nurse. Her charge is Jerome Lanvier, once one of the most powerful and manipulative men in the village, now dying alone in his secluded house, right, okay. It's not long before the villagers have formed opinions of Margaret. Bridget finds her arrogant and mysterious. Suki sees Margaret as an ally in a sea of small-minded provincialism. Oh my god, these are 2 big words for me. Henry, husband of Bridget, wants to protect her from the villagers' intrusive gossip and speculation, but Henry has a secret of his own that would intrigue and disturb his neighbours just as much as the truth about Margaret would, if only they knew. Oh, okay. So again, this is, oh, the author Marina Kemp. She was born in London, but she looks very young. The cover is really nice. It's obviously some like painted leaves, forest, flowery vibes. So that's what that one's about. Again, I've not seen that. Hidden gem. This one looks fun. The Extraordinary Hope. She's not lost, she's just waiting to be found. The Extraordinary Hope of Dawn Brightside, Jessica Ryan. I love this colour. I love how bright that is, that yellow. It's also got some sort of shine to it as well. This is fun. HQ Stories. HarperCollins. This is the book we all need right now, A Story of Kindness and Hope. I absolutely love it. Oh, Okay, let's find out what it's about. She's always looking on the bright side. Dawn Elizabeth Brightside has been running from her past for 22 years and 2 months precisely. When she is offered a bed in St Jude's hostel for the homeless, it means so much more than just a roof over her. So when she is offered a bed in St Jude's hostel for the homeless, it means so much more than just a roof over her head. But with St Jude's threatened with closure, Dawn worries that everything is about to crumble all around her all over again. Perhaps with a little help from her new friends, she can find a way to save this light in the darkness. And maybe, just maybe, Dawn will finally have a place to call home. That's very cute. That seems like it'll be like a really uplifting, cosy read. So that sounds really exciting. I've not heard of that before, but I really like that cover. The next one is Claudio Carroll, The Women of Primrose Square. I feel like I've heard of this one actually. Oh, it's one about. Oh, that's so funny. So I've just seen on the back the publisher is Bonnier Books UK, which is where I work, but I work in the kids division and this is an adult book, so that's why I've heard of it, but I don't know more about it. Okay, so welcome to Primrose Square. When Frank Woods at number 79 Primrose Square comes home to a surprise birthday party thrown by his wife and adoring children, it is his guests who get the real surprise. Finding himself alone, he befriends the cantankerous Miss Hardcastle, who hasn't left her home for decades, and Emily Dunn, fresh out of rehab and desperate to make amends. As gossip spreads through Primrose Square, every relationship is tested, and nothing in this close-knit community will ever be the same again. Cool. That's a fat book. Okay. That is so funny. That's one of ours. It's the Zaffa imprint. Yeah, so that's an adult imprint. So, but yeah, also it's like embossed. So that's like, if you don't know what embossing is, that's like raised on the surface. And then we have the final one. This is a very cute one. It says The Sea Glass Cottage. Ooh, Mills and Boon. New York Times bestseller. Okay, so the blurb is: the life Olivia Harper always dreamed of isn't so dreamy these days. The long work days are unfulfilling, as is her relationship with her on-again, off-again boyfriend. So when her estranged mother, Juliet, has an accident, Olivia heads home to Sea Glass Cottage. Here she can clear her head and help her mother look after her orphan niece, Caitlin. Cape Sanctuary is a beautiful town, but one that holds painful memories for Olivia, Juliet and Caitlin Harper. But as Olivia tries to balance her own needs with those of her injured mother and her resentful 15-year-old niece, it becomes clear that all three Harper women have been keeping heartbreaking secrets from one another. Surrounded by her family and friends, including her best friend's brother and local fire chief, Cooper Vance, Olivia finds happiness can come at life's most unexpected moments. So it looks like it's like a romance book by the sounds of it, because on the bottom it says let's talk romance, and I like that, so that seems very cute. This is very exciting because obviously if I buy books I know what's coming, and same as if kind of like I'm lucky enough for publishers to offer me books, I know what it is because I've sort of been pitched or sent the press release before. So this is very exciting that I've literally got 4 new books that I hadn't heard of or hadn't got before, so that's exciting. So I'm going to put them back in. As I said, this is a box of stories, so it's a book subscription box, and you can also get 4 surprise books like that yourself. My discount code is ROSE, you can use that for some monies off. I like doing unhauling and kind of like filming my genuine reaction to it as well. I'll let you know if I read them soon. I do feel like the first one I want to read is this Extraordinary Hope of Dawn Brightside. I feel like that one like sounds a bit more me, but yeah, it sounds like I'll enjoy all of them. Thank you so much to A Box of Stories for sending me this. It's been really fun to unhaul. I actually asked A Box of Stories to send me a little bit more information about the company because I had heard of them before and I've seen a couple of booktubers order from them as well, but I wanted to find out more about, from a publishing point of view, that's what my videos are. I wanted to find out what it's like working for them. So they told me that the company started back in 2018. The founder was chatting to a publishing friend when they were saying that a load of their books were about to be pulped because they hadn't sold all of the copies that were printed. And if you're not already aware about how bulk printing works, that's not because the books aren't good enough that they're not being sold, it's the fact that publishers will print a load of copies because it keeps the unit cost down, so the price per book is smaller. So what A Box of Stories do is they work with publishers big and small and find these hidden gems and then include that in their subscription box. So I love the sound of what their ethos is all about, what the company, it sounds like such a wholesome, like that is how I can say it. It's a very wholesome company, it's a very wholesome box, and I hope you will consider trying it out too. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my little unhaul unboxing video there, and hopefully see you in my next one. Bye!